What if I told you that adding just a few simple foods to your daily routine could help you live not just longer, but stronger, sharper, and happier well into your 90s and beyond? Sounds unbelievable, right? But here's the truth: people who live to 100 don't rely on magic pills or extreme diets. They simply eat certain natural, nutrient-packed foods every single day. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what those foods are. The first one is something most people completely overlook: leafy greens. Spinach, kale, arugula, even lettuce. They're loaded with vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals that literally slow down aging at the cellular level. Centenarians around the world eat greens daily, whether it's in soups, stews, or salads. Then there are berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. They're nature's anti-aging candy. Packed with polyphenols, they protect your brain, your heart, and even your skin from damage. Add a handful to your breakfast and your body will thank you. Next up, nuts and seeds. When most people think about living a long life, their minds immediately go to expensive supplements, complicated diet plans, or strict calorie restrictions. But longevity has never really been about deprivation or gimmicks. It's about consistency. The people who live past 90 and even reach 100 aren't necessarily doing anything extreme. They simply make smart, natural food choices every single day. They eat in a way that nourishes their body deeply and sustainably, rather than chasing quick fixes. And that's the real secret. Longevity is built on daily habits, not drastic changes. The foods you eat today shape the way your body ages tomorrow, and by consistently choosing nutrient-rich, natural foods, you give your cells, your organs, and your entire system the fuel it needs to stay youthful for decades. You see, our bodies are incredibly resilient. They repair, detoxify, and renew themselves constantly, but only when we feed them the right ingredients. When you fill your plate with natural, whole foods, you're not just eating, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild itself. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and healthy fats all play their part in keeping you young from the inside out. And what's truly fascinating is that people in so-called blue zones, regions around the world known for having the highest concentrations of centenarians, don't rely on modern health hacks. Their diets are simple, plant-forward, and deeply rooted in their traditions. They eat foods grown from the earth, unprocessed and full of life. Think about it. The body you have today is a reflection of the thousands of food choices you've made in your lifetime. If most of those choices come from boxes, bags, and fast food wrappers, your cells age faster, your metabolism slows down, and inflammation silently builds up. But if your daily meals come from natural sources, leafy greens, whole grains, colorful fruits, beans, seeds, and good fats, you're essentially protecting your body from the inside. These foods don't just nourish you for the moment, they set your body up for decades of vitality. The key is not perfection, it's consistency. Eating a salad once a week won't do much. Eating one every day, on the other hand, starts to reprogram your body on a cellular level. What happens when you eat nutrient-dense foods consistently? Your energy levels begin to stabilize, your digestion improves, your sleep deepens, your mood lifts. Even your skin starts to glow because your cells are finally getting the antioxidants and hydration they crave. And perhaps most importantly, your body becomes more efficient at fighting off chronic diseases. Heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers often begin with inflammation and oxidative stress, two things that natural, whole foods help reduce dramatically. In other words, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. It's also worth understanding that longevity is not just about avoiding illness, it's about thriving. Living to 100 means nothing if those final decades are spent in pain or dependence. The goal is to age gracefully, to maintain mobility, mental sharpness, and joy for as long as possible. And the foods you choose every day are your best weapon against premature aging. Natural, nutrient-dense foods provide your body with steady energy instead of the sugar spikes and crashes that processed foods cause. They keep your immune system strong and your hormones balanced. They even feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which scientists now call your second brain, because it influences everything from mood to memory to inflammation. Now, Imagine someone who eats fast food, sugary snacks, and processed meats every day. Their body is constantly bombarded with preservatives, artificial ingredients, and trans fats that clog arteries and damage cells. Over time, their organs have to work harder, their metabolism slows, and aging accelerates. Compare that to someone who fills their plate with vegetables, whole grains, olive oil, nuts and beans. Their body runs smoothly, inflammation stays low, and energy remains stable. That's the quiet, powerful effect of daily natural nutrition. It works silently, day after day, year after year, protecting you from the inside out. Consistency is what truly separates long-lived people from everyone else. You don't need to eat perfectly every single day, but you do need to eat mindfully most of the time. If you start your mornings with something as simple as a bowl of oats topped with fruit and nuts, you're already giving your body a better foundation than 90% of people who reach for processed breakfast cereals or pastries. If your lunch includes greens, lentils, or fish instead of fried fast food, your heart will thank you decades later. And if you replace sugary drinks with water, herbal tea, or fresh juices, you're reducing one of the biggest hidden causes of aging: chronic inflammation caused by excessive sugar intake. Eating natural, nutrient-dense foods daily also influences your mental longevity. The brain is highly sensitive to what you eat. Diets rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamins B and E have been shown to protect memory and reduce the risk of cognitive decline. That means your ability to think clearly, remember details, and stay mentally active well into your later years depends directly on what you put on your plate today. People who live to 100 often remain mentally sharp, and that's no coincidence. Their diets are rich in fish, vegetables, and natural oils that nourish the brain and reduce oxidative damage. But here's something that's often overlooked: the rhythm and mindfulness behind eating. Long-lived cultures don't just eat good food, they eat it slowly, in good company, and with gratitude. They see food as nourishment, not a chore or a source of guilt. That mindset changes everything. When you eat slowly, your body digests better, absorbs nutrients more efficiently, and avoids overeating. Stress levels drop, and your metabolism stays balanced. So part of the secret to longevity through diet isn't only what you eat, it's how you eat it. A calm, grateful mind during meals helps your body process food as medicine rather than as mere fuel. Of course, it's important to remember that balance is key. Even the healthiest foods can't do much if your lifestyle is filled with chronic stress, lack of sleep, or inactivity. But diet is the foundation. It's the one thing you have control over every single day. You can't change your genetics, but you can absolutely influence how your genes express themselves through the foods you eat. Science calls this epigenetics, the idea that your environment and habits, including diet, can turn certain genes on or off. In other words, consistent healthy eating can literally program your body to age more slowly. So how can you make this practical? Start by focusing on adding rather than removing. Add more colors to your plate: greens, reds, purples, yellows. Each color represents a different set of antioxidants and nutrients that support different parts of your body. Add a handful of nuts as a snack instead of chips. Add a serving of beans or lentils to your meals for protein and fiber. Replace refined oils with olive or avocado oil. These are small, sustainable shifts that compound over time. You won't notice overnight miracles, but 6 months from now, your energy, mood, and even your skin will reflect those daily choices. Longevity isn't something that happens suddenly at age 80 or 90. It's something you build with each bite you take. When your meals are rich in whole living foods, you're essentially giving your body the blueprint for youth. The cells in your body regenerate constantly. Your skin renews every month, your liver every few months, your bones every decade. If you consistently supply those regenerating cells with clean, natural fuel, they rebuild stronger, clearer, and healthier. But if you feed them junk, they rebuild weaker, slower, and more prone to damage. Every cell in your body depends on the nutrients you eat, and every single day is another opportunity to support that renewal process. Living to 100 might sound like a dream, but it's entirely possible when you combine simple daily habits with the right foods. The beauty of it is that you don't have to chase perfection or trend diets. You just need to be consistent. Eat whole foods. Avoid processed ones. Choose meals that are colourful, fresh and full of life. Listen to your body. It always knows what it needs. The road to longevity isn't about doing something radical. It's about doing something natural every day for a lifetime. That's how real, lasting health is built from the ground up, one mindful meal at a time. Leafy greens are one of nature's most powerful longevity foods, yet most people don't realize how transformative they can be when eaten daily. These humble vegetables, spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard, mustard greens, lettuce, are not just side dishes or salad fillers. They are cellular fuel packed with nutrients that directly influence how your body ages. When you start eating leafy greens every day, something remarkable happens inside you. Your cells begin to repair faster. Your inflammation drops, your energy stabilizes, and your risk of disease declines dramatically. It's not hype, it's biology. Every leaf of green you eat is filled with life, supporting compounds that literally slow the clock on your aging process. The magic begins with chlorophyll, the green pigment that captures sunlight and turns it into energy for plants. When you eat chlorophyll-rich foods, you're consuming that same energy source. Chlorophyll helps detoxify your liver, purify your blood, and neutralize toxins that accumulate from processed foods, pollution, and stress. It's a natural cleanser that keeps your internal systems running smoothly. This means fewer free radicals, less oxidative stress, and slower cellular damage, all key factors in longevity. Studies have shown that people who eat greens daily have longer telomeres, which are the protective caps at the end of your DNA strands. Longer telomeres means slower biological aging. That's right, something as simple as eating a bowl of spinach can literally keep your DNA younger for longer. Leafy greens are also rich in antioxidants such as lutein, beta-carotene, and vitamin C. These nutrients are like the body's defense army, constantly fighting off invisible invaders that cause inflammation and disease. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest reasons people age faster than they should. It quietly damages blood vessels, joints, and even the brain. But when you eat greens daily, you're giving your body tools to neutralize that inflammation. Lutein, for example, doesn't just protect your eyes from aging, it also improves brain health and keeps your memory sharp. Vitamin C supports collagen production, which means your skin stays firm and youthful. Beta-carotene strengthens your immune system and helps cells regenerate more efficiently. This trio of antioxidants makes leafy greens a daily fountain of youth. But greens do more than protect you, they actively build you. Every cell in your body needs minerals to function properly, and leafy greens are loaded with magnesium, calcium, potassium, and iron. These minerals regulate everything from your heartbeat to your muscle contractions to your brain signals. Magnesium, for instance, is crucial for more than 300 biochemical reactions in the body, yet most people are deficient in it. When you eat greens regularly, you replenish that gap naturally. That's why people who consume more greens tend to have steadier energy, fewer muscle cramps, and better sleep. Calcium and potassium keep your bones strong and your blood pressure in check, protecting you from osteoporosis and hypertension, two conditions that shorten lifespan when ignored. Now, let's talk about the gut, one of the most important organs for longevity. A healthy gut determines how well your body absorbs nutrients, regulates hormones, and even manages your immune system. Leafy greens are rich in fiber, which feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, helping them multiply and thrive. When these microbes are balanced, your digestion improves, inflammation drops, and your immune response strengthens. Scientists now call the gut the second brain because it influences mood, focus, and even decision-making. Eating greens daily not only keeps your digestion smooth, but also supports mental clarity and emotional stability. It's no coincidence that people who eat plant-rich diets report higher energy, sharper minds, and a calmer mood. They're feeding the very ecosystem inside them that keeps everything in harmony. People living in blue zones, regions like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and Icaria in Greece are living proof of the power of leafy greens. These communities have some of the highest numbers of centenarians in the world, And one thing they all share is a diet filled with greens. In Okinawa, bitter melon and sweet potato leaves are daily staples. In Sardinia, wild herbs and leafy vegetables grown in their gardens are eaten at almost every meal. In Icaria, dandelion greens are boiled and drizzled with olive oil, forming a simple yet powerful dish that supports longevity. These people don't count calories or follow diet trends. They just eat what the earth provides, fresh and full of life. And it shows they live longer with fewer diseases and maintain sharp minds well into old age. One of the most overlooked benefits of leafy greens is how they support cardiovascular health. They're loaded with nitrates, natural compounds that the body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This process improves circulation, lowers blood pressure, and enhances oxygen delivery to your cells. Better blood flow means your heart doesn't have to work as hard, reducing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Athletes often consume beet juice or spinach smoothies before workouts because of this very effect. It enhances endurance and performance. But beyond athletic performance, these same benefits help preserve your heart as you age. A heart that pumps efficiently for decades is one of the biggest secrets to reaching 100. Leafy greens also play a surprising role in blood sugar balance. Their fiber content slows down digestion, preventing sudden spikes in blood sugar after meals. This stabilizes your energy and reduces your risk of insulin resistance, which can lead to diabetes. Over time, maintaining steady blood sugar levels helps protect your pancreas, your blood vessels, and even your brain. Greens also reduce sugar cravings by providing the body with steady, clean energy. So, when you start eating more greens, you may notice that your desire for processed snacks naturally fades. That's your body shifting from dependence on quick sugars to sustainable fuel. Let's not forget the impact greens have on the skin and overall appearance. Healthy aging isn't just about living long, it's about looking and feeling vibrant as you do it. The hydration, antioxidants and minerals in leafy greens keep your skin supple, reduce fine lines and prevent dullness. Because they improve circulation and detoxification, your complexion becomes clearer and more radiant. When your liver is clean and your blood is rich in oxygen and nutrients, it shows on your face. That's why people who eat a plant-rich diet often have that unmistakable glow. Their bodies are literally radiating health from within. What's even more interesting is how quickly you can feel the difference. Within just a few days of adding greens to your meals, digestion becomes smoother, bloating decreases, and energy levels become more stable. Within a few weeks, you may notice improvements in mood, clearer skin, and better sleep. Over months and years, these benefits compound into stronger immunity, sharper cognition, and a more resilient body. It's the long game of health, small daily choices creating extraordinary long-term results. You don't have to eat massive bowls of salad or drink endless green smoothies. Even a handful of greens with each meal makes a noticeable difference. For people who struggle to include greens, the key is variety and simplicity. Rotate between spinach, kale, lettuce, arugula, mustard greens, and collards to keep your meals exciting and nutrient-rich. Add them to soups, stew sandwiches, or scrambled eggs. Blend them into smoothies with fruit for sweetness. Even a small handful of greens in your lunch or dinner builds powerful health momentum over time. Cooking them lightly, steaming or sautéing makes them easier to digest while preserving their nutrients. And pairing them with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado enhances the absorption of fat, soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Leafy greens also carry phytonutrients, plant compounds with unique healing abilities. Compounds like sulforaphane and indoles in cruciferous greens, as they're like kale and collards, help detoxify the body's cells and protect against cancer. Quercetin, found in arugula and spinach, supports immune balance and reduces allergies. These phytonutrients are nature's built-in medicine, working silently to maintain your body's defenses day after day. You won't necessarily feel them working immediately, but over years their protection accumulates, helping you resist disease and recover faster when illness strikes. If you observe older people who've aged gracefully, you'll often find that their diets have one thing in common: they are green, heavy. They might not count macros or track nutrients, but they instinctively eat foods that come from the earth. That's because greens, in their simplicity, align perfectly with how the human body was designed to thrive. Our ancestors gathered and ate leafy plants long before modern food systems existed. Our DNA still recognizes these foods as essential, healing, and sustaining. So when you eat greens, you're not just feeding your body, you're reconnecting with the diet your biology expects. The takeaway is simple: leafy greens are not optional if you want to live a long, vibrant life. They're essential. They protect every major system in the body, from the brain to the heart to the gut. They nourish your cells, stabilize your mood, and keep your skin glowing. They work quietly, without fanfare, but their effects are profound and long-lasting. Eating them daily is one of the simplest, most powerful habits you can form for longevity. Just a handful of greens each day can be the difference between aging quickly and aging gracefully. And when you make it a lifelong habit, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years, one vibrant green bite at a time. Berries are one of the most powerful longevity foods on the planet. They may look small, but these colourful little fruits are packed with compounds that protect your body from aging on a cellular level. When you make berries part of your daily routine, you're not just eating something sweet and delicious. You're literally feeding your brain, your heart, your skin, and your immune system the nutrients they need to stay young and strong for decades. Berries are nature's perfect design, high in antioxidants, low in sugar, rich in fiber, and full of vitamins that help your body heal, renew, and thrive. It's no wonder that people who eat berries regularly tend to live longer, look younger, and feel more energetic as they age. At the heart of what makes berries so special are antioxidants. Every day, our bodies are exposed to oxidative stress from pollution, processed foods, stress, and even normal metabolism. This oxidative stress creates unstable molecules called free radicals, which damage your cells, your DNA, and your tissues over time. That's one of the main causes of aging and disease. Antioxidants, like those found abundantly in berries, act as shields that neutralize these free radicals before they can do harm. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are especially rich in compounds like anthocyanins, ellagic acid, resveratrol, and vitamin C, all of which work together to protect your body from the inside out. Take anthocyanins, for example. They're the pigments that give berries their deep blue, red, and purple colors, and they're incredibly powerful anti-aging molecules. Research has shown that anthocyanins improve circulation, protect brain cells from damage, and even strengthen collagen in the skin. Collagen is what keeps your skin firm, smooth, and youthful looking, but it breaks down over time due to sun exposure, stress, and poor diet. Eating berries regularly helps slow that process, keeping your skin supple and radiant. This is why many people notice their skin glowing more when they start eating berries daily. The antioxidants are literally protecting and repairing their cells from within. Berries are also champions for brain health. As we age, our brain cells naturally experience wear and tear, and inflammation can impair communication between neurons, affecting memory and focus. The antioxidants in berries, especially flavonoids, help combat this. Studies have shown that people who eat berries several times a week perform better on memory and cognitive tests than those who don't. Berries improve brain plasticity, the ability of your brain to form new connections, which is crucial for learning and memory as you age. In fact, research from Harvard University found that women who ate 2 or more servings of berries per week delayed cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. That means your mind stays sharper, longer, just by enjoying a handful of berries every day. But it doesn't stop there. Berries are a gift to your heart as well. Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death worldwide, but the nutrients in berries directly protect your cardiovascular system. The same anthocyanins that give berries their color also help lower blood pressure, reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and improve the flexibility of your blood vessels. Berries enhance nitric oxide production, which relaxes the arteries and improves circulation, keeping your blood flowing smoothly and your heart working efficiently. Studies have shown that people who eat berries regularly have a reduced risk of heart attacks and strokes because these fruits keep inflammation and oxidative stress in check, two of the biggest contributors to heart disease. One of the most fascinating things about berries is how they help regulate blood sugar despite their natural sweetness. Unlike other fruits that can spike glucose levels, berries contain a special balance of fiber and phytonutrients that slow down sugar absorption. This means that eating berries actually helps stabilize your blood sugar rather than causing it to rise. That makes them a fantastic choice, not just for longevity, but also for preventing or managing diabetes. The fiber in berries also feeds your gut bacteria, helping to create a balanced microbiome. A healthy gut supports immunity, mental health, and even hormone balance, all critical elements of healthy aging. Berries also have anti-inflammatory properties that go far beyond the surface. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is one of the biggest reasons people age prematurely and develop diseases like arthritis, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. The polyphenols in berries help switch off inflammatory pathways in the body, calming that internal fire. People who eat more berries have been shown to have lower levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation in their blood. That means fewer aches, faster recovery, and a stronger immune defense system. Essentially, berries help your body stay resilient against the wear and tear of daily life. Your skin, too, benefits immensely from berries. Vitamin C, one of the key nutrients in berries, is essential for collagen production. Without enough vitamin C, collagen fibers weaken and your skin begins to sag and wrinkle. Berries provide a steady, natural source of vitamin C that helps maintain firm, elastic skin. They also help protect against UV damage from the sun, reducing the risk of premature aging. The antioxidants neutralize free radicals caused by sun exposure, preventing fine lines and age spots. This makes berries not only an internal anti-aging tool, but also a natural beauty food that keeps your skin youthful and glowing. What's truly amazing is how little you need to experience these benefits. Just a handful of berries, about half a cup to a cup per day, is enough to have a measurable impact on your health. You can eat them fresh, frozen, or even dried as long as there's no added sugar. They're incredibly versatile. Toss them in oatmeal yogurt, salads or smoothies, or just eat them on their own as a snack. Frozen berries are often picked at peak ripeness and retain almost all their nutrients, making them an easy and affordable way to enjoy these benefits year-round. In traditional cultures and modern longevity zones, berries have always held a special place. In the Nordic regions, people eat lingonberries and bilberries daily. In Japan, goji berries are considered a medicinal food. These cultures intuitively knew what science is now proving. Berries protect and preserve the body's vitality over time. The people who regularly consume them experience lower rates of chronic illness and live longer, more active lives. Their energy stays consistent, their minds remain sharp, and their bodies age more gracefully. It's also worth noting that the benefits of berries extend beyond the body. They impact how you feel emotionally. Antioxidants and polyphenols reduce oxidative stress, not just in your organs but in your brain, which plays a role in mood regulation. Low inflammation levels are linked to higher serotonin production, meaning people who eat more antioxidant-rich foods like berries often report feeling calmer, more positive, and mentally balanced. This connection between food and mood is one of the reasons why eating a handful of berries daily can improve not just your lifespan, but your quality of life. Even the way berries interact with your other foods makes a difference. Pairing berries with protein or healthy fats, such as yogurt, nuts, or seeds, helps your body absorb the antioxidants more efficiently. This combination provides sustained energy, making it a perfect breakfast or mid-afternoon snack. Over time, replacing processed sweets and snacks with fresh berries can help reset your taste buds and reduce sugar cravings. Your body starts to crave what truly nourishes it rather than what gives a quick dopamine spike. Every single serving of berries you eat is like a micro dose of protection for your body. Their nutrients work quietly, supporting your organs, repairing your cells, and maintaining your vitality. You won't necessarily feel an instant change, but over months and years, the effects compound. Your arteries stay clear, your brain remains sharp, your joints move freely, and your skin glows naturally. These small daily habits are what create the foundation for living not just longer, but better. The beauty of berries is in their simplicity. They don't require complicated preparation or strict timing. They're one of the easiest longevity foods to add to your diet. You can sprinkle them over your breakfast, enjoy them as a light dessert, or blend them into smoothies. The key is to make them a daily ritual, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. Make eating berries part of your life rhythm. When you eat berries every day, you're not just satisfying a craving, you're investing in your future. You're fueling your cells with compounds that guard against aging, keeping your heart strong, your mind alert, and your body vibrant. They're proof that small things can make a massive difference. Tiny fruits that quietly extend your youth, one delicious bite at a time. So, if you want to live long lives strong and live beautifully, let berries be your daily dose of nature's most powerful medicine. Nuts, seeds, and olive oil are among the most powerful natural foods for promoting longevity and vibrant health. They're small, simple, and often overlooked, yet they contain some of the most concentrated nutrients your body could ever receive. If you look at the diets of people who live the longest, those from places like Sardinia in Italy, Icaria in Greece, and Nicoya in Costa Rica, you'll find these foods appear every single day. They're not just delicious additions, they're essential building blocks of a strong heart, a sharp mind, and a body that resists aging. Healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and olive oil are the kind of fuel your body was designed to thrive on. They don't clog your arteries or make you gain unhealthy weight. Instead, they nourish your cells, stabilize your hormones, and protect you from the slow, silent damage that comes from inflammation and oxidative stress. For decades, people were told to fear fat, to choose low-fat foods, avoid oils, and eliminate anything with high calories. But science has proven that the type of fat you eat matters far more than the amount. The fats in nuts, seeds, and olive oil are primarily unsaturated fats, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. These are the good fats that actually lower bad cholesterol, LDL, raise good cholesterol, HDL, and keep your arteries flexible and clean. They also provide steady, slow-burning energy that keeps you satisfied and focused throughout the day. Unlike the quick spikes and crashes you get from sugar or refined carbs, healthy fats give you lasting fuel that your body and brain can rely on. Let's start with nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and cashews are some of the most nutrient-dense foods in existence. Each nut is a complete package of healthy fats, plant-based protein, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Walnuts, for example, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health and inflammation control. They're often called brain food, not just because they look like little brains, but because they contain compounds that improve memory and cognitive performance. Almonds are packed with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your skin and heart while supporting your immune system. Just a handful of nuts a day can reduce your risk of heart disease, lower blood pressure, and even help regulate body weight. Nuts are also a fantastic source of magnesium, an often overlooked mineral that plays a crucial role in over 300 biochemical processes in your body. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, improve sleep, reduce stress, and stabilize blood sugar levels. When your magnesium levels are optimal, you feel calmer, sleep better, and your energy stays balanced. That's why people who regularly eat nuts often report feeling more energetic and resilient. The combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats also makes nuts incredibly satisfying, helping you feel full for longer. This is one reason nuts are associated with healthy weight maintenance. Even though they're calorie-dense, their nutrients and fiber help prevent overeating. Seeds are the quiet powerhouses of nutrition. Chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds may be tiny, but they deliver massive benefits. Chia and flax seeds, for instance, are rich in alpha-linolenic acids, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that supports heart and brain health. These seeds also provide lignans, plant compounds with antioxidant and hormone balancing properties. Flax seeds, in particular, are known to reduce the risk of certain cancers, support hormonal balance, and improved digestive health due to their high fiber content. Chia seeds, when soaked in water or milk, form a gel-like texture that's fantastic for digestion and hydration. They're also packed with calcium, iron, and magnesium, minerals that strengthen bones and muscles and help regulate nerve function. Pumpkin seeds are another incredible addition to a longevity diet. They're rich in zinc, which boosts immunity and supports reproductive health, and they provide plenty of healthy fats and antioxidants that protect your cells from aging. Sunflower seeds are high in vitamin E, which helps fight oxidative stress and supports skin and heart health. Adding a tablespoon or two of seeds to your smoothies, salads, or oatmeal is a simple way to enrich your diet with nutrients that your body craves for longevity. Now, let's talk about olive oil, the golden elixir of the Mediterranean. This oil has been studied for decades and consistently linked to longer lifespan, lower rates of heart disease, and better overall health. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which has potent anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is one of the key drivers of aging and disease, and olive oil helps calm it down at the cellular level. It contains polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that protect your cells, reduce oxidative damage, and even support brain function. These compounds are so powerful that regular olive oil consumption has been shown to lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of cognitive decline. What makes olive oil special is that it's not just a source of fat, it's a source of life-enhancing nutrients. It helps your body absorb fat, soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K from your meals. It supports gut health by nourishing the beneficial bacteria that live in your digestive system. It even improves the texture and elasticity of your skin, giving it a youthful glow. When used in moderation, drizzled over vegetables, used in cooking, or as a salad dressing, it becomes one of the simplest and most delicious ways to protect your health daily. The key, however, is quality. Extra virgin olive oil, which is cold, pressed and unrefined, retains the highest levels of antioxidants and nutrients. It's best used raw or lightly heated to preserve its potency. When you combine nuts, seeds and olive oil in your diet, you're giving your body a perfect symphony of healthy fats, antioxidants and minerals. Together, they reduce the risk of heart disease, improve brain health and balance hormones naturally. The omega-3 fatty acids and monounsaturated fats support the fluidity of your cell membranes, allowing nutrients to move in and waste to move out efficiently. This cellular flexibility is a major factor in slowing down aging, as stiff or damaged cells can't function properly. Healthy fats also play a key role in hormone production, especially the hormones that regulate metabolism, mood, and reproductive health. This is why people who include these foods in their diets often report feeling more balanced, energetic, and emotionally stable. It's important to remember that not all fats are created equal. Processed vegetable oils, like soybean, corn, and canola oil, can create inflammation when consumed in large amounts because of their imbalance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. Nuts, seeds, and olive oil, on the other hand, maintain a much healthier ratio, supporting anti-inflammatory processes in the body. This balance helps prevent the buildup of plaque in arteries, lowers blood pressure, and enhances circulation, all of which are vital for a long, active life. These foods also play a crucial role in maintaining steady energy levels throughout the day. Because healthy fats digest slowly, they provide sustained energy instead of the spikes and crashes caused by refined carbs or sugar. That's why adding nuts or seeds to your breakfast or using olive oil in your lunch and dinner helps keep you energized and focused. You won't feel those afternoon slumps, and your brain will perform better because it's getting a steady supply of fuel. In fact, your brain is made up of nearly 60% fat, so feeding it high-quality fats directly supports mental clarity, creativity, and mood stability. The benefits of nuts, seeds, and olive oil also extend to longevity at the genetic level. Studies have shown that these foods can positively influence gene expression related to aging and disease prevention. They activate genes associated with anti-inflammatory pathways and turn off genes linked to inflammation and oxidative stress. This process, known as epigenetic modulation, means that the food you eat can literally influence how your genes behave. So when you consistently consume healthy fats from natural sources, you're programming your body to age more slowly and resist chronic disease. Another powerful benefit is how these foods protect your joints and reduce pain as you age. Omega-3s and monounsaturated fats help lubricate the joints and reduce inflammation, which can ease conditions like arthritis. Many people notice that regular consumption of walnuts, chia seeds, or olive oil leads to greater flexibility and less stiffness. The anti-inflammatory compounds work quietly but effectively, ensuring that you stay active and mobile for years to come. If you want to incorporate these longevity foods into your daily life, start small but consistent. Add a drizzle of olive oil to your salads or cooked vegetables instead of heavy dressings. Snack on a handful of mixed nuts instead of chips or cookies. Sprinkle seeds on your oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie bowls. Use ground flaxseed or chia as a topping or mix in for extra nutrition. These small habits add up over time, creating a powerful foundation for long-term health. One of the most beautiful things about these foods is how versatile and enjoyable they are. A Mediterranean-style breakfast with whole grain toast, avocado, olive oil, and a sprinkle of seeds is both delicious and nourishing. A salad topped with mixed greens, nuts, and olive oil dressing is simple yet satisfying. Even desserts can include these longevity ingredients. Chia pudding, almond butter, or dark chocolate with crushed nuts are all healthy indulgences that keep your body thriving. Ultimately, nuts, seeds, and olive oil represent a philosophy of health that's both ancient and timeless. Nourish your body with foods that come from nature, not factories. These foods have sustained human beings for centuries, and modern science continues to confirm their life-extending power. They're not just ingredients, they're natural medicine. When you make them a daily part of your meals, you're giving your body everything it needs to stay youthful, resilient, and full of life. Over time, these small, delicious choices compound into something truly remarkable: a body that ages gracefully, a heart that beats strong, and a mind that stays sharp for decades. That's the real secret to living long and living well. Beans and legumes are among the most underrated yet powerful longevity superfoods on the planet. These humble foods, lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, and peas, have been a staple in traditional diets for thousands of years. And if you look closely at the world's blue zones, where people consistently live past 90 and even 100 in good health, you'll find that beans and legumes are at the center of nearly every meal. They're simple, inexpensive, and incredibly nourishing. What makes them so special is not just their nutrition profile, but the way they interact with your body on a cellular level, supporting your gut, stabilizing your blood sugar, and keeping your energy and vitality high for decades. Beans are nature's perfect combination of plant-based protein, complex carbohydrates, and fiber. They give your body slow, steady fuel that doesn't spike your blood sugar or drain your energy like refined foods do. The high fiber content, especially soluble fiber, helps stabilize glucose levels by slowing down the absorption of sugar in the bloodstream. This keeps your energy steady, reduces cravings, and protects you from insulin resistance, one of the key drivers of aging and chronic disease. People who regularly eat beans have a significantly lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes, and those who already struggle with blood sugar imbalances often find that adding beans to their meals helps them regain control naturally. But their benefits go far beyond blood sugar control. The fiber in beans also acts as powerful nourishment for your gut microbiome, the trillions of beneficial bacteria that live inside your digestive tract. These microbes play an enormous role in your immune system, mental health, and metabolism. When you eat beans, the fiber they contain isn't digested by you, it's digested by your gut bacteria. In return, these bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which strengthen the lining of your gut, reduce inflammation, and support a healthy immune response. This process helps protect you from everything from digestive disorders to autoimmune conditions, and it's one of the key reasons why beans are consistently linked to longer, healthier lives. A strong, Balanced gut is essential for longevity because it affects almost every system in your body. When your gut bacteria thrive, your brain, heart, and immune system benefit too. People who eat beans regularly tend to have lower inflammation markers, better digestion, and stronger immune defenses. The plant compounds in beans, such as polyphenols and flavonoids, act as antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules that accelerate aging and damage your cells. Every serving of beans is like giving your body a mini detox, cleaning up oxidative waste and strengthening your natural defense systems. Another incredible benefit of beans and legumes is how they help maintain muscle and bone strength as you age. They're one of the richest sources of plant-based protein, providing all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissues, especially when combined with grains or seeds. For older adults, maintaining muscle mass is one of the biggest factors in staying mobile, independent, and healthy. Protein from beans supports that, while their high magnesium, potassium, and calcium content helps protect bone density and prevent frailty. Unlike animal protein, which can sometimes create acidity in the body that leaches minerals from bones, beans provide a balanced source of nutrients that support bone health naturally. Beans are also excellent for your heart. They help lower cholesterol levels, particularly LDLs, the bad cholesterol, thanks to their soluble fiber and saponins. These compounds bind to cholesterol in the digestive tract and prevent it from being absorbed into the bloodstream. Over time, this can reduce plaque buildup in arteries and improve circulation. People who eat beans several times a week consistently show lower rates of heart disease and stroke. In addition, the potassium in beans helps regulate blood pressure by counteracting the effects of sodium, while the magnesium relaxes blood vessel walls and improves overall vascular health. One of the most fascinating things about beans is their ability to extend life through metabolic balance. Many longevity experts believe that calorie control and stable insulin levels are key to slowing aging, and beans support both. Because they're low in calories but high in fiber and protein, they make you feel full and satisfied without overeating. They promote satiety and help regulate appetite hormones like ghrelin and leptin. This natural appetite regulation can lead to effortless weight management, which reduces strain on your heart, joints, and metabolism. Legumes also help lower chronic inflammation, one of the root causes of premature aging. Chronic inflammation quietly damages tissues and DNA over time, leading to diseases like arthritis, Alzheimer's, and cancer. Beans contain anti-inflammatory phytochemicals that counteract this process. Isoflavones in soybeans, for example, act as antioxidants that protect cells from oxidative stress. The polyphenols in lentils and black beans reduce inflammatory pathways in the body, helping keep your organs functioning optimally. When inflammation is low, your body can focus on repair and regeneration instead of defense. Beyond their physical benefits, beans also contribute to mental and emotional well-being. Stable blood sugar levels from a bean-rich diet help prevent mood swings, anxiety, and fatigue. The steady release of glucose into the brain supports mental clarity and focus. Furthermore, the gut health benefits of beans indirectly improve mood and cognitive function because the gut and brain communicate through the gut-brain axis. A healthy gut produces more serotonin and dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitters that keep you calm and happy. That's why people who eat more fiber-rich foods like beans often report feeling mentally sharper and emotionally more balanced. In the blue zones, beans are often called the longevity protein. In Okinawa, Japan, people eat soybeans in the form of tofu, miso, and edamame almost daily. In the Mediterranean, lentils and chickpeas are a dietary foundation, often featured in soups, salads, and stews. In Costa Rica's Nicoya region, black beans are eaten with nearly every meal, forming part of the traditional gallo pinto. These people don't eat beans because they read a nutrition label. They eat them because it's part of their culture, and the results are clear in their long, healthy lives. They remain strong, lean, and mentally sharp well into old age, largely thanks to the consistent nourishment from beans and legumes. Beans also help support detoxification through the liver. The amino acids and antioxidants they contain assist the liver in processing toxins and breaking down waste products. Their fiber binds to excess hormones and harmful compounds in the gut, helping flush them out naturally. This internal cleansing effect reduces the load on your liver and kidneys, allowing them to function more efficiently. When your body's detox systems work smoothly, your skin looks clearer, your energy improves, and you age more gracefully. It's also worth noting how beans influence longevity at the cellular level. They help regulate a process called autophagy, your body's way of cleaning out damaged cells and making new ones. The nutrients in beans, particularly their polyphenols, encourage this renewal process. That means your cells stay younger for longer, and the buildup of cellular waste that leads to aging is slowed. This is one reason researchers consistently find that people who eat beans live longer, even when controlling for other lifestyle factors. Cooking and eating beans regularly doesn't have to be complicated. You can make them part of any meal, toss chickpeas into a salad, blend lentils into a soup, or prepare a hearty bean stew. The key is to eat them consistently. Even just half a cup of beans per day has been shown to extend life expectancy by several years, according to studies. If you're new to eating beans, start slowly and soak them before cooking to reduce compounds that can cause gas or discomfort. Over time, your digestive system adapts and you'll find them easier to digest. Beans are also environmentally friendly foods. They require fewer resources to grow than animal protein and actually enrich the soil with nitrogen, making them sustainable for the planet. Choosing beans more often isn't just good for your body, it's good for the earth. This connection between human health and planetary health is another reason many longevity experts promote plant-centered diets that include plenty of legumes. Eating beans regularly also symbolizes a slower, more mindful approach to food. They're not fast food, they take time to soak, simmer and season. This slower pace of preparation often mirrors a healthier lifestyle overall. In many traditional cultures, families gather around bean-based meals, enjoying not only the nutrition but the social connection that comes with shared food. This sense of community, gratitude and simplicity is another hidden ingredient in the recipe for a long, fulfilling life. Beans and legumes teach us an important lesson: longevity doesn't come from exotic supplements or complicated diets. It comes from simple, whole foods that work in harmony with your body. They provide everything your system needs to thrive: steady energy, clean fuel, strong muscles, a healthy gut, and a resilient heart. They protect your cells from the inside out, helping you not only live longer, but live better. Whether it's a warm bowl of lentil soup, a spoonful of hummus, or a side of black beans with rice, every bite is an investment in your future health. The secret to living to 100 may just begin with a simple bowl of beans.